Good morning, everybody. Longview, Texas. I've been telling you all week long, a day trip. This place is amazing. And this is incredible. You see this hat? I love this hat. I'm taking this hat home with me. But this hat and their hat, come over, guys, right here. These are two, basically, state troopers.
Yes, sir.
For the state of Texas, out of East Texas. See the hats they're wearing? Those hats, and this one, started in this place in Longview, Texas. Michael.
Yes,
I love it, my brother. Wow. It's called Hatco Manufacturing.
Yes, sir.
And
Longview.
this is amazing to me. Half of the hats worn by law enforcement all over America and also with the military as well. You make some of those as well. Come out of this factory.
Yes, sir.
That's incredible. And this has been going on since the 50s.
Since 1954, yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's beautiful. So tell me what's happening here.
So through a process of hot water and pressure, the hats are belted into one solid piece, and then we finish them out into what's called a rough hat body, and we send it to Garland where they finish the hat out over there.
You also add the fur.
Oh, the fur is part of it, yes, sir. So a lot of people think whenever they see a hat, they look at this and they think that this is two pieces and that maybe there's like some cardboard in it or something along those lines to keep it stiff. But it's actually one whole piece of fur from one end to the other, right? And the hat is shaped. We shrink it down. It starts out as a big piece of fur. We shrink it down and then we stretch it back out again to give it the body that it needs to be able to have a springy, you know, like these guys hats here, man. Like yours.
Who do you sell to? Who are the manufacturers? Or the retailers?
Stetson and Resistol is our. We also do Charlie One Horse and Dobbs and several of the other manufacturers, major manufacturers in the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it. Hey, Mark, come here, brother. Mark from Swepco. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. All right, brother. Boy, I know you born and raised. I know you love Longview. I know you love Swepco. You love the American enterprise world.
Isn't this great this morning?
But you got to be safe. You know, we got our safety glasses on. That's a big part of what you guys are all about.
That's right. Safety's obviously big here. It's big. It's the number one thing at Swepco, and we appreciate our law enforcement friends as well. So the product that they make, see the hats on our law enforcement. It's amazing how often a vehicle hits a pole. And when that happens, you know, our friends from law enforcement show up. We'll de-energize the scene, but they help keep it safe for us as we work.
Amen, amen, amen. So we love these guys. I know this is a behind the badge morning, but I bet you never knew this because I certainly didn't. They're hats, and hats worn by thousands of men and women in law enforcement. Get their start, including this one. And this one's going home with me, by the way. Get their start right here at a place called Hatco in Longview, Texas. How about that? Good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe, Longview, Texas. Man, we have talked about so much going on in this community, and you're going to be blown away. By the way, how do you like me in my cowboy hat? I love this. This is going home with me. But what I love about this place, and of course we do this series Behind the Badge every Thursday morning, these guys are members of the Texas State
Public Safety.
Okay, basically they're state troopers.
Yes, sir.
See the hats they're wearing? Those hats, at least partially, were manufactured right here in Longview. It's a place called Hatco. It's been around since the 1950s. Come over, Michael. All right, buddy. Impressive. Hey. I had no idea that this place existed. It's almost as old as I am. My gosh, it's amazing. So let's walk and talk.
All right.
As I understand it, over 50% of the hats worn by law enforcement and in some cases military personnel start here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What happens here?
What we do here is we take fur from rabbit and beaver hats, or from rabbit and beaver, and we combine that fur, blend it, and then through a process called felting, we create a cone for the hat, and then we stretch it back out. A lot of people think that this is just one piece of fur or two pieces of fur. It's actually one piece of fur from here to here, and the whole hat is just a solid piece, right?
Really?
Yeah.
One solid piece.
One solid piece. Yes,
and that's
sir.
the way all of these hats are.
That's the way every one of them are. Their hats, your hat. So we take it, we shrink it down, and then we stretch it back out, and that gives it the body that it needs to be able to have the spring in the hat, the spring in the crown, you know, all of the qualities that you're looking for in a quality hat.
Who do you manufacture for?
We manufacture for Stetson, Resistol, Dobbs, Charlie One Horse. So Laney
Wow.
Wilson, we make all the Laney Wilson hats here. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, Mark with Swepco. But I know this is your home, so you appreciate the economic impact of this place. It's
Absolutely.
important. I know you also appreciate the safety factor here. That's a big deal to you guys.
Yeah, safety is number one at Swepco. It's a big deal. It's the number one deal for us. We focus on being our brother's keeper, looking out for our fellow employees.
Right.
It's great to see what they're doing here at Hatco, and also focusing on our law enforcement today.
But this wouldn't have existed, and this would have never come here if it weren't for reliable power supplied by Swepco. Right, Wayne?
That's correct. Hey, what a unique company, right? There's a little bit of Longview that shows up on millions of people's screens every night. Think about that.
That's amazing. You're right. And by the way, they were going to leave.
Yeah,
About 5-6 years ago, they were thinking about going to Garland, Texas.
Yeah.
You made them an offer they could not refuse.
Right, so the finishing plant is located in Garland, and there was a talk at the time, the building was a bit antiquated, some of the equipment was antiquated, of maybe just combining the operations there. We did not want to lose the jobs from Longview, so we put together an economic incentive package, went to the board that was approved, and saved those jobs, retained those jobs here in Longview.
Thank God you did, buddy. What, 120 folks working here?
Right, yeah.
That is
Correct.
so cool. And of course, got to have power, reliable, cost-effective power that's supplied by Swepco. An amazing place. Again, this hat and all those hats you see law enforcement wearing all over America, they get their start right here. And this one's going home with me, I'm just telling you.